Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. I pray that you all are well. It is Denise Renee Muhammad, and I am coming on today. We're gonna have some travel talk today. I have my business partner with me in the travel industry, Shanila Rodriguez, and she is um, been doing in the industry for 4 years. She leads a team of over 800 members, 800 team members, and we're coming on today to talk about our topic is if you love travel, make it your business. So we want to talk about how easy it is to turn your passion for travel into a business. So let's talk about it. Shanila, how are you today?
Denise, I am doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you for having me on the live today to talk about, like you said, if you love travel, why not make it your business?
Right. So yes, let's talk about it and how you got started and what led you into this industry. Because I know you've worked in corporate America for many years and you love what you do. So what made you want to get into the travel industry?
Well, I'll tell you, I never thought that this would be an industry that I would be a part of and actually making money, right?
Right,
My whole frame of reference about travel has always been, yes, I go book some travel, I go on vacation and I have a great time and I come home.
right,
And I did not realize until about 4 years ago that how easy it is for me to book the travel that I'm already going to do and for me to get the commission or earn money, when I book that travel, when I rent those cars and book those hotels, go on those flights. I've been on lots of cruises in my life. And, somebody else always got that commission when I went
right.
to book that travel. And so when a friend of mine called me up about 4.5 years ago and said, I want you to come take a look at what I'm doing in the travel industry. I was all ears, Denise, because I had been watching her on social media, on Facebook for about a
Right.
year. And she was going to the most amazing places. And I said to myself, how is she doing that? And I said, well, you know what? I want to hear what she has to say. And
Mm-hmm.
when she shared with me that I could be my own best customer in travel, I could have a 100% online travel business, and I can actually book travel from myself instead
Right.
of going to other sites like Expedia or Booking.com or any of those sites, that I could actually go to Shanila.com, right? My
Right.
site, book travel, and that commission comes into my pocket. So it's really reframed and redefined my entire travel life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And I know you said, I heard you say before how being in this industry and just doing it part time was allowed you to be able to, cover all of your household expenses. How long did it take for, to get to that point?
That's a great question. And I didn't answer the other part of the question that you asked me earlier, where you were talking about, my background and where I came from. So I want to
Yes.
take a little minute to do that, and then I want to talk about, the income that I have generated just by being an insider in the travel industry. So, I'm one of those corporate people. I worked in corporate America for 30 years and had a good run in corporate America, right? And I
Right.
was that person that most people would say, yep, she achieved the American dream. The nice home in the suburbs, the nice cars, nice vacations, all of those things.
Hmm.
But I had some unexpected things to happen in my life, like most people do. And
Right.
I got laid off twice, Denise, one time in year 27 of my career, and then again in year 28. And when I got
Hmm.
laid off in year 28, I knew I needed to do something different. I just didn't know that it was going to be in the travel industry. And right around the time that I got laid off, is when the friend of mine that I was telling you about earlier, that's when she called me and said, "Hey, I want you to take a look at what I'm doing in the travel industry." And when I got laid off in that corporate job,
Mm-hmm.
I started dipping into my retirement account to maintain my standard of living. And one
Yes,
day, Denise, I looked up and I realized I dipped just a little bit too much. I was like,
too much.
"Uh-oh, I dipped just a little bit too much."
Yes,
So I said, "Well, I have got to find something else. Otherwise, I am never going to retire."
right,
And so coming into this business has really put me back on track I'm back on track for retirement the way that I have planned. And to my surprise, to be honest with you, I knew that the industry was lucrative, but working the business mainly on a part-time basis, and in
mm-hmm.
about 2 years, the income from my travel business actually started taking care of all of my household bills, which
Wow,
is yes, all of my household bills, my housing, all of my utilities taken care of, all the necessities of life, food, gas, you name it. It's all
right,
taken care of because of this travel business that I started 4 years ago. And it didn't take 4 years for it to do that. It actually started taking care of all my household bills in about 2 years. About 2 years.
right.
Yeah.
And what I like about it is, most people that are in the industry, they mainly focus on just being the travel agent, having the travel part. And of course, that's a stream of income. But what we have here with Planet Marketing is that those other seven streams or six streams of income. So, talk a little bit about that. So, because we don't have a travel club or we don't have any quotas and all of that. So, for those that may be interested, go over that a little bit.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna start with the travel a little bit and talk a little bit more about that, and then I'm gonna talk about the referral part of our program. So when you book travel, everybody, there's a commission that's already built inside the travel. Every time you rent a car, every time you book a hotel, every time you go on a cruise, every time you book any type of travel, there's a commission that's already built inside the price of what you're paying. You
Right.
just don't know what the commission is because the travel suppliers don't show it to you. But trust me, it's there. So somebody's getting that commission. It could be a travel agent, it could be whoever owns that site that you went to book that travel through, Expedia, Travelocity, Booking.com. It could be the travel supplier themselves, right? It could actually be
Right.
Hilton or Marriott or Royal Caribbean, right? If you go book on their site. So with this business, you get your very own booking portal, you get travel agency credentials,
Mm.
and now you can book that same travel that you were going to book before anyway. And but instead, the commission that's paid out from that travel is going to be paid out to you. And
Right.
our host agency pays 70 to 80% of the commission. So whatever the supplier is paying, our host agency pays 70%, 70 to 80% of that. But as you mentioned, Denise, this is so much bigger than just booking travel. This is so much bigger than just the one stream of income that you get from booking travel. Inevitably, what's going to happen is when you start traveling the world and going to amazing places and taking advantage of all the perks, courtesies, and benefits of traveling, and then people are looking at you on social media and they're watching your pictures, somebody's going to ask you, "What are you doing? I want to do that. What are you doing?" And that's your opportunity to be able to share with other people that they can have a travel business too, right? And so we say, don't be selfish, right? Let other people know that they can have a travel business too, which is something we do all the time, right, Denise? We
Right.
always referring people to something. Uh, you know, I
Yes.
could, and you probably can answer this too. Think back on how many times you have referred somebody to something or gave somebody a recommendation on something.
Several times. Movies, restaurants, hair salons, nail shops.
Yeah, yeah. And
It,
think about how many times did you, Denise, how many times did you get paid when you did when you
not
did your
one time, not one time, not even a thank you card.
Right, right. And nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to stop telling people about stuff that I like. That's just something that we like to do. It makes us feel good. It's natural. But this is the one time that you can tell somebody about, something that you like, the fact that you're traveling the world better, and they have the exact same opportunity. And when you participate in our referral part of our program, you actually get a chance to earn up to 7 more streams of income outside of the income that you earn when you book and sell travel. And
Right.
the thing that I will say about this income, Denise, is that it's what I call the chase you money, right? That means that you are no longer working for every single dollar, that, your money is chasing you instead of you chasing your money. And you can make money while you're sleeping, which,
Right.
I don't know about anybody else, but I want me some chase
What
me
I'm
money.
talking about. I
Yes,
want that chase you money. Yeah.
yes, yes. That money it just drops into your bank account, on the same days every single month. That
Right.
feels good. It feels good to have money that is going to come into your account regardless of whether you continue to do the work or not. And so,
Absolutely.
yeah, our affiliate program has 7 streams of income, and most of it, not all of it, but most of it is that chase you money, right? That can come into your bank account.
Right. Yes. And when I was first introduced, the travel part, because I've always wanted to, that's one of my dreams to be able to travel. And when I was first introduced, that part of it is what attracted me. But then when I started, hearing more about it and hearing about that chase you money, I was like, okay, this makes sense. This makes sense to open up all of the streams of income. And then also, what I like about it is when you make it to the 1-star director, the director level, is that wealth creation where you can, when something happens to you or you transition, you'll be able to leave that for your children. Talk about that part.
Yeah, I mean, that was the part that, I loved everything about, this business and what I heard about it. I love the fact that I could travel the world and earn money, from the travel I was already going to do. I love the fact that I could bring in multiple streams of income. Love the fact that I could bring in that chase you money. But when I found out that there was a legacy component to this business that would allow me to will the business, the money that I make from the business, to whomever I deem heir, after I'm gone, that to me, Denise, was the icing on the cake,
Right.
because that is truly, truly powerful. Because where can you go? Think about it. Where can anyone go and work? And has anybody ever tapped you on the shoulder, Denise, and said, "You know what, Denise, when you make your transition," and I said when, right? Because we're all gonna make our
Right.
transition, right? When you make your transition, don't worry, we're just gonna keep paying your family your salary. I've
Right.
worked for I don't know how many corporate companies. Nobody ever said that.
Right.
you know they don't tell you that in the educational system. That's not something that they tell you in the military. So no matter where you go, I don't know of anyone, and I've posed this question to a lot of people, I don't know of anyone that says, you know what, whatever work it is that I'm doing today, once I make my transition, that money from that work that I'm doing today is going to keep being paid out to my family. But that's what this
Never
travel
heard of it.
company, yes, that's what this marketing company that actually does for us. And Denise, I will tell you, it is particularly um, important to me because I have a 26-year-old son. His
Mm-hmm.
name is Miles, and he is my beneficiary. And when I pass away, all the money that my business is generating, all of it. And at this point, it's getting ready to be close to an extra 6 figures working this business on a part-time basis. But all of that money will continue to be paid out to my son Miles, and he will continue to get the money every month until he passes away.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean that's just it's just really phenomenal. I call it game over because that's really what that is. So when you add it all up, travel the world better, earn
Mhm.
additional streams of income, you've got money chasing you instead of you chasing your money. You've got a legacy that you're building for your family. I mean, it's just a phenomenal opportunity.
Exactly. Exactly. It definitely is. And like you said, I've never heard of any job, any company, doing that, have creating that legacy where it pays even after you're gone. So that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah, it absolutely is. And so the other thing that I would say about it, Denise, is after all of the benefits and things that we've just talked about, what I also like about this is that it's a real community of people, right? We've got a
Yes.
community of people that support each other. We are all we're all headed in the same direction. We all like to travel. We all want to create better financial futures for our family. And so being a part of, a team of people where everybody is thinking about their future, everybody's positive, everybody's lifting each other up and
Right.
supporting each other, that's really important too, because it's hard to find that sometimes. But I can
Yes.
truly say that that's the type of environment that we have. And I know you are new coming to our team and to our organization. And so what can you speak to that as a new person coming in? How do you feel about the team and the environment?
Yeah, I love it. The team is very supportive. Everybody, like you said, is just positive, and just being in that community of supportive, having that support. If you have a question about anything, you're always available, and you're very supportive in helping me get started. And that's just the community that we have. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? When I came into business, my coach did the same thing for me. She was very available. She was accessible. In fact, we talked almost every single day. At least for the first, I think maybe 3 or 4 months when I came into the business as I was getting my feet wet and trying to get everything off the ground. So yeah, it truly is a community of support. Um,
Right.
what about the cost? You want to tell them about the cost?
Oh, yes, go ahead.
Well, listen, everybody. So, we keep talking about all the benefits of this. We keep
Right.
talking
It's
about
like,
traveling
okay, what's
better.
the
Yes, and we keep talking about earning income and we keep talking about building a legacy. But you can do all of that, but it doesn't even cost a whole lot of money. It costs less than $200 to get started and be an insider in the travel industry and position yourself to bring in up to 8 additional streams of income into your household. So $200 is a one-time fee. And Denise, when I think about the $200, what I think about is how many times have I spent $200? I don't even know where it went.
right?
You start off the week with $200, and by the end of the time, the end of the week gets here, it's like that $200 is gone, and you're probably thinking to yourself, "Well, what
Exactly.
did I buy?" So, so yeah, so spending $200, I mean, it goes just like that. But this is the best $200 investment, best investment I've ever made because I took a $200 investment 4 years ago, and now it is, like I said, taking care of all my household bills and is close to paying an extra 6 figures with me working the business on a part-time basis.
Part
So
time. That's
yeah,
that's the thing that
yeah.
gives me. And most of the people that I've encountered in this business are working at part time,
Yeah,
earning that
absolutely.
six figures.
Yeah, yeah. So I would say, Denise, that that was a good investment of my $200.
Right. Definitely, because when you spend 200 on whatever, it's not creating chase you money. So
Correct. Right. That's just money that's
definitely.
just leaving our pockets, right? never
Right.
to be seen again.
Yes. Awesome. So, you want to tell them about the workshop that we're
Yes, yes.
afternoon?
So absolutely. So please join us. We are hosting a few travel business overviews, seminars, if you want to think of it that way, where we are really showing people the benefits of being an insider in the travel industry. We've got a session tonight at, what time did I say? Tonight at
Seven, is this
7:30 p.m. Eastern time. I had to look at my calendar.
right?
7:30 p.m. Eastern time, 6:30 p.m. Central time, and it's going to be phenomenal. It truly is. You're going to get a sneak peek, an inside peek, and I don't want to give away all the secrets, but an inside peek of what it's like to be a travel industry professional. So come on that call. We're also going to do two more tomorrow. One is going to be at 12 p.m. Eastern. The other one will be at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So you definitely want to reach out to Denise and let her
Yeah.
know. And it's only going to, it's 30 minutes. That's it. So we're going to be real quick in and out. And at the end, we're going to have a Q&A session as well. So if you have questions, we're going to definitely do a Q&A.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you for coming on with me and just going over that. And if you all, anyone out there, have any questions, reach out to me. You want to attend the workshop, definitely reach out to me and we'll get you the information to join us. All right. Anything else you want to share before we close it out?
I think that what I would share with everyone is take a look. Take a look at what we're doing and see if it's something, that's right for you. There's not a whole lot of people that I know who don't want to travel or who don't like to travel. Most of us do. So just imagine yourself now earning money on something that you've always been doing anyway. That's really what this is all about.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what this is all about. And the other thing that I would say is we got a 30-day money back guarantee as well, Denise. So we are so confident that when people, decide to partner with us, that they are going to truly love it. But we're so confident that you're going to love it that if you don't, you have 30 days to change your mind. Change your mind 30 days. You can change your mind at any time, but if you change your mind before your 30-day period, you can get all of your money back. So that lets you know that we are really proud of our product. We're proud of what we have to offer. So get back with Denise is what I would say, and get more information about how you can come to the workshop. Or if you want to see some additional information, we can definitely provide it to anyone that would like to have it.
All right. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. And again, if you have any questions, you want to get more information, reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to assist you. All right. You all take care and enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace and blessings.